Yes, so just how excited are you to get sort of stuck in to Luxembourg this weekend and hopefully cement your place ahead of the Euros?
Yeah, obviously it's a good game for us to play in. It's a chance to keep improving. It's a really good opportunity for the boys really to stake the claim in the team. That's the way that the practice games are. It's so important. Every game that you play for Scotland, both club and country, is a chance to improve and stake your claim for the team. So for myself, that's the goal. That's the ambition for all the players down there. Nobody's a dead cert probably other than Andy Robertson. So yeah, 100%. We're all excited and we've trained well. So yeah, it's a good chance to put some practice in.
The manager's just been speaking there about the belief that's in the squad, and he's saying it's helped by the fact that you've got a number of guys that are playing at this such a high level down in the Premier League. Obviously, one yourself. I mean, you look at these games coming up. For you, is there any fear factor at all when you go up against an England or a Croatia, teams that have been to the last stages of World Cups? I mean, given the fact that you play against a lot of these guys sort of week to week, is there any fear factor there?
Obviously, the really good teams, like we're not shy to the fact that they are really really good teams. But for us, it's a chance to express yourself. As I say, every time that we get an opportunity to play for Scotland to train, it's an opportunity to improve. And for us, I feel like we're improving at such a rapid rate that we don't want to stop. We want the game to keep coming and coming, and hopefully we can put that practice into playing the Euros. And I'm sure all the boys are really excited for it.
How can you sort of quantify how much development you've seen in this team since you first came in here?
I think it's there for everybody to see. The other night we had 7 players stay behind in Spain and we still should have beat Holland. So for us that's a real stepping stone and a real opportunity for us to take a lot of positive things from that game and keep that forward momentum going. We've had a lot of forward momentum in the last year or so and everybody's just excited, as I say, to be playing in their first major tournament for Scotland.
Did you say that this is the first major tournament for 23 years? The nation is just so delighted to be here, but from your perspective, what's the aim? I mean, it's not just here to take part, but where do you think this team can realistically get to?
Yeah, I've said it before, we're not here just to come and make the numbers up, it's not just a case of turning up and it's a party time and stuff like that. We're here to play, like we're not coming to want to just be a part of the tournament and it's a nice experience for us. We want to play and we want to play well, and that's the sole ambition that the manager's told us is we want to come and do well and get results. It's not a case of coming and being easy and it's the first tournament for 23 years. No, that's never been the way. We're coming here to improve and hopefully build on the next tournament that we might go to.
Scott, do you feel as though that you're playing the best?
Would escaping groups, would that be a disappointment for you?
As I say, looking that far ahead past the group stages is for us not an option at the minute. We're just focused on the next game, which is Luxembourg and then Czech Republic. So for us, as I say, you don't want to look too far ahead and what might be a success and what might not be. It's a chance for us to go there and stake a claim to do really really well, and that's all we're focused on.
We'll go to David.
Hi Scott.
Hi, you alright?
Good mate, I'm good. Can you talk us through what the last year has been like for you, both for club and country, please, and how important this particular year has been for you?
Full of ups and many downs as well. That's the old cliche, but it has been. There's been a lot of football's a topsy-turvy game with a lot of different aspects involved, which can affect you both mentally and physically. And it's been a long year. It's not just been any normal year with the coronavirus and stuff like that and the pandemic. It's a chance for us to go into nearly pushing 60 games. Obviously, if you do well, I think I've played 49, something like that. So it's been a hell of a long year, but that's what you live for as footballers. You want to play in as many games as you can, especially when you're a young pup like myself. It's a chance to go to a Euros and obviously make everybody proud, hopefully.
You'll reach the 25 cap milestone at Wembley. What would it mean to you to reach that landmark and at Wembley?
Yeah, special, as you say. It's been a whirlwind of a year, and to finish with something like that, obviously that would be such a special feeling for my family as well. But yeah, it's a chance for us to go to Wembley and get a result and do really really well. I know all the guys who play for England, and pretty much everybody knows their strengths and obviously some of the weaknesses as well. But yeah, for us it's a chance to really knuckle down some fine details until then and keep improving.
Have you been hitting the WhatsApp with your club mates in the England team?
We've had no WhatsApps. It's been face to face over the last like 6 months, something like that. So, I've known these guys for years. I've known Dean Henderson, grew up with him through school. Marcus, Harry Maguire, I've known him for a couple of years now. Luke Shaw, I've played with him for many years. Great guys, and I wish them the best, but not against us.
What has Steve Clarke done for you in your development?
A lot. Like, I can't explain. Both at club and country, like, the coaches have invested so much time in me in helping me improve. But Steve Clarke, whenever I've come here, he's always so honest and open with me and expects a lot from me, which I enjoy. I enjoy that role and the responsibility from a manager who demands, and he's most definitely demanding, and it's good for my game as well, as I'm getting older, 24 now, so it's a chance for me to really go to that next level in my game, and I'm always wanting to do that.
But you said earlier this season that you had worked on your positioning and your body posture to increase your chances of getting forward and making goals. Is that the biggest single development in your game this year, do you believe? Yeah,
at the start of every year I always write down a list on my notes of what I want to do better and what I am doing well at this moment in time, and for myself it was, obviously I've scored a few more goals than I did last year, but it's more finely tuned details than that. It's more little things that I want to improve on my game that people might not even notice when they watch a game of football. So yeah, I'll keep them to myself and some of the coaching staff who are helping me daily with that.
What a boost is it to your confidence to be given praise by the likes of Jose Mourinho and Sir Alex Ferguson at the same time?
Yeah, that's it. The guys who speak well of you, obviously I appreciate it a lot, but football's all about opinions. You're going to have some guys who like it and some guys who don't. That's the way it is. You can't please everybody, and you never will. So yeah, I just don't really take too much notice into both sides really. Obviously Sir Alex is an icon and somebody who I admire immensely, and obviously same with Jose Mourinho and my current manager Ollie. So for them guys to be pleased with me is pleasing for myself. So I'll take that one and forget about the rest of them.
Scott, you spoke earlier about improvements in the squad. I'm just wondering, could you put your finger on why those improvements have come about?
It can be up to a number of things. It can be down to a lot of work ethic and the opportunity for boys to really push themselves, and I feel like we're seeing that more and more. When we come to camp now, it's everybody's so dialed in and focused on the jobs, and they want to get in the team because they see the team's doing well, so obviously they want to be a part of that. So yeah, that's one way to boost the confidence of all players. When the team's doing well, everybody wants to be a part of that, and you see that in Serbia. Everybody is a part of it, and it's a group, and we're going to the Euros as a group, as a team, and everybody wants to improve together. So yeah, it can be a collective of different things.
Do you feel as a player that there is a kind of changing mentality now within the squad, a real winning mentality and a confidence and belief that you really can achieve something?
Yeah, a winning mentality only comes by winning games. It's as simple as that. It's if you're not winning games, you can't develop a winning mentality, and we've won our fair share of games over the last year and a half. So yeah, for us, it's, as I say, I don't want to get too carried away and say too many rash things before a tournament, but we want to do well. We want to try and develop a more of a winning mentality in massive games like we have in Serbia and the playoffs leading up to that. We've developed that there, but for us, it's a chance to be humble and really work hard as well.
Final few questions, please.
What do you make of some of the new talent that's come in, the likes of Nathan Patterson and Billy Gilmore and David Turnbull?
Yeah, I've spoke to Billy for, I'd say, the best part of like 18 months, 2 years now, ever since we played against him a while ago. Whenever he played against us, I think it was like his 4th game or something like that. We've always kept in touch, and I've always wanted him to do well for Chelsea, and obviously one day come up and be a part of the senior squad and be a vital part of that. So no, he's a top player, and he's a really good lad as well. He's so humble, hardworking, and I feel like he's got the majority of attributes to become a really top player for both Chelsea and for Scotland as well. Nathan's a lad who's impressed me a lot. I've not trained with him that much, maybe 2 days, but from what I've seen so far, he seems like a serious talent and a really good lad, down to earth, humble. That's what the manager wants in terms of the young boys who are coming through, is that attitude to take the place of the older guys, and hopefully they will.
And obviously there's quite a few of you who play down south in the Premier League, but also with the level of European experience that you've had, how helpful do you think that will be moving into the Euros?
Yeah, we've got a lot of experience. As you see, the squad that we've got, there's a lot of guys playing in the Premier League. the Scottish Premier League and stuff like that. So for us, it's a chance to really use that experience, use Andy Robertson, use John McGinn, use all the guys who've played many games for Scotland, who are vital parts of this team. So yeah, as I say, we're just excited, and I've got nothing more to say than other than let's get going.
Lindsay, can we take a question from you?
Hi Scott, thanks very much. Do you hope that you can, play your preferred role for the national team, i.e. in the middle of the park rather than at the back?
Yeah, I said this in the previous interview before. Wherever, it's an old cliche, but wherever the manager wants me to play, I'm more than happy to do so. If you watch Man United closely, I do drop into a 3 quite a lot in terms of our build-up stage and the way that we're progressing the ball forward. So a lot of the roles and responsibilities are very similar. They are very similar to whenever I play for Scotland. So people might think it's unorthodox and it's very different from me. The only thing is different is you got to defend in a 3. That's pretty much the only thing that's different sometimes, other than getting forward every now and again. But yeah, I'm more than happy, and I just want the team to do well, and obviously myself be included in that. So midfield, centre back, striker, no problem.
And all the guys that weren't able to play against Holland will be champing at the bit to get some action tomorrow.
Yeah, it's important. We need to use these practice games well to get minutes in the legs. Obviously, we haven't finished that long ago, so I'm pretty sure the conditioning side of it won't have changed too much. But yeah, it's going to be an exciting game and something that we're looking forward to.
We'll take one final question if somebody wants to end it.
Yeah, just a quick question here from STV, Scott. Can you quite believe that after this Luxembourg game, this is it? It's finally the Euros are kicking off, and I think you kind of alluded to it earlier. You can stop the talking and you can actually get on with it.
Yeah, there's always, we've just come off the back of a Europa League final, and the talk leading up to it is something that we're used to, obviously, as a club and stuff like that, and as a country we're going to get used to in terms of big tournaments, big semi-finals, finals leading up to big tournaments. And for us, it's an opportunity. It's not something to take for granted, and whenever you go to the Euros you have to enjoy every minute of it, because you never know how many tournaments you're going to play. Hopefully it's the first of many, but nobody ever knows, so you have to enjoy it while it's here.